So the season 6 premiere of Legends of Tomorrow just came out last night, and yeah, I didn't do initial thoughts afterwards because I missed 20 minutes of the premiere, so I really didn't get to like watch it live as I usually do for these premieres. So and especially because it was Sunday, I don't do videos on Sundays really. So I just wanted to just jump right into the review. I didn't want to do initial thoughts because tomorrow is Star Wars Day, but here it is, the season 6 premiere of Legends of Tomorrow, and I had pretty much hype for this season. You know, we're tapping into space, we're tapping into aliens and stuff like that. Sarah can't get back home, and I really do like all of that because it kind of creates a nice little urgency into the mix and kind of like raises the stakes just a little bit. But before I jump right into the review, please don't forget to check out that Twitter that's going to pop up on your screen right now. Don't forget to check out that playlist up above for everything Arrowverse related that I have on this channel. With that being said, let's just move right into the good. And the good thing that comes to mind here is that it's just more DC Legends. It's more of the stuff that you kind of recognize from DC Legends from like season 3, season 4, especially season 5. Just irrelevant, fun stuff, fun concepts that you love to get involved with. Actually, some of my favorite stuff that happened inside of this episode wasn't mostly on the spaceship that Sarah is at. It's just mostly like Ava coming to grips about it. Ava coming to grips with like Sarah being gone, or like the big reveal of what Sarah wants to ask Ava. So I thought all of that was pretty nice, and I just think that the fun moments, they are fun. But that happened more inside of the beginning of the episode, introducing us to it, and that's what I really liked. I loved the first half of this episode. The second half was okay with Sarah and the alien. We'll get into that part later. But the last part kind of fell off a little bit for me, and I really didn't like the last part as much as I did the first two parts. But yeah, I just gotta say, I'm very much intrigued how this season is going to go in the future, and I can't wait to see what they do with these characters of Ava and also the characters of Constantine and just this new character that they brought into the fold. I can't wait to see what they do with her. Let's not forget that we still got Sarah up in space with an alien, but the alien is Gary. Yeah. They finally found something to give Gary. They finally gave him personality. They finally gave something to Gary of significance that may contribute to the overall story as a whole. And I really do like that because Gary as a character, I really didn't like him inside of the show. And you guys can even go to the ranking up above that has all of the legends ranked. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm really liking what they're doing with Gary inside of the show. I'm not loving it. I'm kind of intrigued of what they're gonna go with this character, but I can't wait to see what they do. With that being said, let's move right into the bad, though. And the bad thing that comes to mind is that, yeah, again, it's just more DC Legends. It's so irrelevant. It doesn't add anything new. It's just the same old thing. The characters are just hanging around the Wave Rider. Just, you know, they're missing Sarah. And one of the criticisms that I had in one of the earlier episodes of Supergirl Season 6 is that they just act like they can't do anything without Kara. And the same thing here. They act like they can't do anything without Sarah. And to me, I kind of feel like that is not good because especially with Ava being a character from the Time Legion, I think I really believe that she should be able to like hold her own, be the leader of the Legends without Sarah being there and still have that character arc of like coming to grips with Sarah not being there. So I think that could have worked out greatly here, but the other characters just really don't have anything to do except for wanting to get Sarah back, and it's the exact same plot line that Supergirl has right now. Another negative here is that, yeah, not a lot of people are going to be interested inside of the show after this episode, mainly because it doesn't do anything that kind of builds excitement for the next episode. Only fans of this show, only people that love these type of wacky shows like this will be interested to watch the next episode because they're basically not connected. The next episode probably won't even connect to this episode. There will be a little bit of ties in the mix, obviously, because it's a show, it's a series. But the next episode is going to be very irrelevant to the entire series, to the entire Arrowverse going forward. So I really do not think that people are going to tune in next week. Not a lot of people are going to tune in next week for the next episode, but I'm going to tune in because I love DC Legends. But yeah, I just feel like not a lot of people just have that hype for DC Legends, especially when I forgot that DC Legends was on at this time, I know a lot of people are going to forget that DC Legends has even had their premiere already. In conclusion, DC Legends Season 6 is off to a pretty okay start. I wouldn't say that this is the best premiere. I wish that it was the best premiere of the 2021 Arrowverse seasons, but it wasn't, especially about how much hype that I had for the show. But then again, you gotta take this with a grain of salt. This is only on my first watch. Every other show, Flash, Superman and Lois, and even Supergirl, I've had 2 rewatches of the episodes before I did a review. But since I didn't do an initial thoughts yesterday, I just decided to do a review off of the 1 episode rewatch. I'm very intrigued, at least I'm intrigued to see how this space arc is going to go. I'm intrigued to see how the characters will respond to Gary being an alien this entire time and like carrying out missions like that. I think all of that could be very interesting. But this episode didn't build enough excitement inside of me to see the next episode. It wasn't like, oh, I gotta watch the next episode next week. It was like, okay, I'm excited. Let's see what happens next. And that was the same feeling that I had with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's the same feeling that I'm having with Supergirl. That's the same feeling that I'm having with Flash. The only show that I'm really very highly anticipating the next episodes for were Ninjago, Superman and Lois, and WandaVision. And up to this point, these new Arrowverse seasons hasn't really gotten me to the point where I have to watch the next episode. I'm obviously going to watch the next episode, but they haven't built enough intrigue in me yet, until we get to the middle of the season, that is, hopefully. Alright guys, that is it for the review. Please know that everything that I did say in this video was just my very own opinion, and you are free to comment down below what did you think of the Season 6 premiere for DC's Legends of Tomorrow that premiered last night on DCW. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter. That's going to pop up on your screen right now, and also that Arrowverse playlist that is inside of the description. With that being said, I will see you all next time. Peace.